his desperate and tired eyes, resorted to spells, potions, and herbal preparations that had previously proven effective. The hunter left the house with his hands full of hope, but he didn't take long to return. Three days later, weariness was still visible in the shadows under his eyes, and the sorceress couldn't understand how her renowned remedies had failed so miserably. That night, from the window, she observed the full moon and decided to immerse herself in the forest and walk next to the river on the path that would take her to the tree where the fairies live, the hawthorn. Her gaze was drawn to the little houses grouped in the trunk of the tree, and passing her fingers through the moss while singing a soft melody, she let them know that their help was needed. The fairy of wisdom appeared before her, as she had been expecting her for a few days. I know why you're here. The sorceress couldn't hide the disappointment on her face, caused by the uselessness of her remedies. The fairy leaned into her ear and whispered to hear everything she needed to know. Now she only had to look for the essentials for the new spell to work. The stones of the river that are illuminated by the light of the moon, to place them under the pillow and sweeten the nights. A spring of lavender to relax the senses and let go. Illuminated night rainwater to protect the dreams and cleanse them of nightmares. And finally, a conch shell into which whispers can be poured. That must be heard every night. Like a mermaid song, it enchants the person who will fall into a deep and regenerative sleep. The sorceress